James Gunn is up to doing what he does best to internet scoopers, debunking their exclusive scoops. So let's talk about him debunking the reboot of Justice League. Well, I guess it's sort of a reboot of Justice League. Anyways, though, over the course of the last couple weeks, there's been this rising belief that James Gunn was forced to toss a bunch of characters into Superman Legacy by David Zaslav and WB Discovery because they're going to rush a Justice League reboot. James Gunn decided to call out these articles and everybody sharing it and talking about it as fact, saying that's not true. He said that before he was ever hired to run the DCU, when he was just writing Superman Legacy, he said that he had this idea of including more characters, and that was always there. There was no mandate, there was nothing to it. Nobody told him, there's no plans to rush a Justice League or anything. They laid out what Chapter 1 is, part of it, and they're gonna push in that direction. So, to me, this has honestly always been how they were going to handle it. I don't see why people outside of rage-clicking or trying to bait fights between Snyder fans of the DC Universe and James Gunn's, well, I guess just DC fans in general, are trying to push this, because they clearly are not trying to rush a Justice League 2. If they were, they'd have announced it already. And make no mistake about it, it's not going to be called Justice League 2. It'll be called something else. I don't know what. Maybe Justice League Gods and Monsters. Hey, the title fits perfect, right? So you can just mash it all together and ends Chapter 1 or whatever. But I'm glad he came out and said this, because to me, there was nothing ever here. Like, literally nothing. And Superman Legacy clearly includes a lot more heroes because they are going to factor into the bigger picture, but also this bigger world is moving. It doesn't make sense to not have them. Remember all the complaints in Marvel Phase 2? Everybody was saying, well, they failed because all the heroes aren't jumping over and crossing over with each other. Iron Man 3 is terrible because Captain America doesn't show up to help him. So now you're going to get that, but now it's bad? See, people can't decide what they want. It's always that Simpsons clip. There's always the person turning the knob, they want everything, and then there's me just being like, can we have the tights on that dude? I'm talking about Superman though, put the tights on him.